Welcome everyone, it's time for Bead Table Wednesday, and today we're going to be doing the curated box from Jess Lincoln, the Vintage VIP subscription unboxing, and feel free to jump in, say hello, share this video because it's going to be very fun and inspiring today. Hi Anita, glad you're joining us, watching over on YouTube. Hi Wendy, nice to have you here. You guys are quick. I like that. It's nice to see comments right away. All right, so today's video is sponsored by Jess May Lincoln, and you can find Jess's website at jessmaylincoln.com, and that's where you're going to find the vintage subscription box. And Jess is here. Jess, feel free to share the link in the comments for us throughout the video. Hi guys, hello. So we have June and Julie, and Jess herself is watching. Hi Jess, and Candy and Kathy, Ting Ting, and Shelly. All right guys, so here is the link in the comments below where you can get the subscription box, and this box that I'll be showing you today is available through the end of the month, so you can get it until the end of November, and then December will have its own brand new box. Hi Sandy, nice to see you here from Canada. I haven't seen your name in a long time. Hi Mary and Lorraine, my buddy Lynn, Angie, Helene, hello everyone. So we have the vintage box. It's from Jess May Lincoln. This is a curated box from Jess. Jess was in charge of the box through Vintage before, and she has now is independently operating the Vintage box. So that's why you're going to go to Jess May Lincoln. So this is the same beautiful curated collection you're used to, but now Jess is in charge of it completely. And so make sure you stop at her website to sign up for it. All right. Oh, I love seeing all you guys here. We have Brenda, Gina, Heidi, Nancy, M, hello, hello. So I'm gonna just jump in because I can't wait to see what's in this box. I've heard it's very inspiring, so I'm excited. Lynn, thank you. I like to pretend I'm Anne of Green Gables with my little braids. All right, so here we have a little preview of what's inside, and a thank you from Jess. Always beautiful. Everything Jess does is always super aesthetic. It's one of the things I love about what Jess does. All right, so we have quite a pile in here. I'm going to pull it out of the box. And the nice thing about the packaging, all of it is, what do I want to say? Sorry, lost my train of thought. Recyclable, so you can recycle all this. And there is a special coupon on the inside of the box from Vintage Salvage on Etsy.com. So don't recycle your box until you get that little coupon code. Hi, Trish from Rustic River Finds, and Cassandra, two of my favorite bead store owners popping in here, and Susan and Lynn. Okay, so here is our card. Jess always throws in an inspiration card, and this is like a little mini course because there's all sorts of cool techniques that Jess puts in here with little artist tips for you guys. And so here she's done painting and wrapping with the different elements that are in the box, and topaz is the color for this month because Jess is going by gemstones for the year, so I'm excited to see what's in here. Ooh, just got a lot of pieces made from this box. Usually, I think Jess says 6 to 7 projects. Here it looks like we have way more than that, but awesome. I can't wait to see what's all in this box. So we have leather. It's deerskin leather, and then one of the vintage blanks to hammer, stamp, whatever you'd like to do with this. We have a pair of ear wires, fun, on an earring card that you can use if you like to do gifts. So from Vintage Salvage, here we have a few things in the art metal finish that Vintage Salvage has, and I really miss the art metal because it was definitely one of my favorite metal finishes. So I'm really excited to see some of these in the box. And this is a very interesting component that you can do tons of different things with. So many possibilities with this guy right here. Then we have a stamped finding, well, not stamped, cast finding from Vintage. And it says, I can and I will. I like that. That's a good little motto for now. Now let's see what's in the big bag here. Okay, so many cool things. So I'm going to put this off to the side a little bit so we can see everything that's in here. We have two little leafy charms. And I love the little design on these guys. A brass filigree piece, and this could be used for wrapping, doing all sorts of fun things with this one. Ooh, I really love this. This is one of the fun things about the Vintage subscription box that Jess puts together. She finds things that are in different finishes and styles that you're not going to be able to get from anywhere else. And so this is a component that Vintage creates, but this is in the raw brass finish, which you will not find. Oh, okay, very cool. Just said, the I Can and I Will is one of the pewter castings that Jess designed herself. So a little bit of Jess's artwork right in here. And Kathy asked, does the art metal finish need Renaissance wax? No, Kathy, it's not raw steel like we've seen with the black wire that I use, that raw steel wire. No, these are already coated. You don't need to do anything with them. They are ready to go. You can paint them, you can buff them, you can do all sorts of manipulations to them, but they don't need to be sealed. Yes, we would like to see that art metal come back, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to happen. Here we have a little Thunderbird charm in the brass. This gorgeous leaf, one of my favorites that Vintage has on their website. Just like so elfin, isn't it, guys? And this piece doesn't have a hole, but you can punch a hole in it, or you can wrap the stem here to make a bail. Ooh, look at this. I love this. It's a little tiny bird charm that's been painted black to go with the black metal. Oh, I have a feeling that's going to end up in my design. And here's a geometric brass pendant. It's one of the I think it's one of the plated brass pieces. Fun. A little tiny heart that's a blank, and this is a copper heart, so you can stamp or do some hammering treatments with this. Ooh, and it looks like I have another one of those leaves here. And now for our other goodies bag. Okay, Jess says you will see the art metals exclusively in my boxes and in my Etsy shop. So Jess, does that mean that Vintage Salvage is at your shop then? If it is, I didn't know. Oh, the mace pendant is natural brass. Very cool. Okay, now let's look at these topaz colors. Here we have some topaz seed beads with one of the little wooden pieces that you could paint or stamp. A collection of check glass in all different topaz colors. And then we have premium crystals in here. And these are some beautiful, gorgeous chunks of crystal charms and a pendant. So those are really, really pretty. All right, now I have to put on my thinking cap because now I want to design something cool. And I'm just looking at Jess's little cheat sheet here. See what I like. Try not to copy. So Pat asked, does the natural brass have to be sealed? Guys, none of these pieces have to be sealed. They are good as is. The finish on them isn't going to change unless you buff it or paint it. Ah, Jess, I did not know the Vintage Salvage was your shop. Guys, that's super exciting. and where you exclusively find the art metal pieces. So if you're feeling nostalgic for that, head on over there. Okay, so automatically, I'm just going to say I am really drawn to the leafy components here. What would you go with first? What's the first thing that catches your attention? I am thinking this little trio here somehow is going to have to be something. In fact, I don't even have to really put that much thought into it because I just absolutely love these 3 pieces. I don't know if I'm going to use them all together, but I know they are going to be the star of my design. So I can pretty much put everything else away for now. I may use the leather. I'm not 100% sure on that one yet. Okay, so which one is catching your guys' eye? I'm pretty sure it's this. It's going to be this. What would you design with first? I'm going to set these pieces aside. And you guys can join me next week for Bead Table Wednesday, where I'm going to make some more jewelry with the rest of the pieces in the box for a vintage play date. Okay, so I really love these pieces. I really love the small topaz and some of the topaz crystals that were in here. Just the color really, it's singing to me. And maybe some little flowers. Okay, now some things that I had pulled because I didn't know what I would want to do. So these are some of the humble beads from my website and some of the pieces that I thought might play along with these. So let's see. So you like the maze with the crystals and with lots of the crystals and beads. That would be really cool. And Heidi likes the leafy vine. The leaves are a favorite. The bird is so awesome, you guys. I really love that. I really, that has to be the star of my design today. Definitely. And I have this little birdhouse. Maybe I'm going to do something with that. Somehow putting this around it, near it, over it. I feel like I want to have this encased around the birdhouse and this little guy hanging down here somehow. There we go. I'm done. No, just kidding. Okay, but yeah, I am. There's something happening here that I'm liking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend this little guy up so that we actually make a little hoop for something to fit on. So these pieces are manipulated super easily. I just grabbed my pliers and bent it. And now I'm going to wrap this guy before I decide what to do with the piece on the bottom. And I'm going to grab, I think I'm going to grab 18 gauge wire for this. Just plain brass 18 gauge wire from Vintage in the art metal color. Not art metal, natural brass. Natural brass. Okay, I'm going to cut about 8 inches. I probably won't need that much, but just in case. And I'm going to start with a wrap loop on the top here. And I'm going to I'm not going going to do a messy wrap on the top here. I'm just going to do one simple one. And whenever I'm working with my houses, I put the first loop on the top so that I'm not putting a lot of pressure on the hole up here. So I'm going to do the loop on the top first. And straighten out my wire so it can actually go through a straight hole. So Al, it looks like you have a question for Jess, and you'll want to go to her website and contact her directly on her website so that she doesn't miss your message and so that she can help you. And Jess May Lincoln is where you want to go. Okay, I'm going to do a, let's see, I'm going to do this one. Well, I can turn it if I want to. I'm going to do it front to back for now, with the option of being able to turn it later if I so desire. Okay. And now on the bottom I am going to do 2 wraps nice and tight, and then I'm going to do the rest of the wire wrapped under here to give the impression of a little nest. Just a little one. Or maybe just a messy wrap that we'll pretend is a nest. How's that sound? Gina says she would sand the bird a little to make more of that natural metal shine through. That's actually a good idea. Gina, I like that. Okay, I'm just going to pull this around a little. And closing it up. Okay, and I can twist these whichever way I decide will best fit the design here once I get everything on. So yeah, maybe I will grab my little buffing block and do just a little tiny buffing to make this guy sing even more than he already is. Let some more of that natural shine come through. Oh my gosh, guys, I love this little piece so much. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to have a jump ring underneath here with maybe a little charm or something else. Coming down. Oh wait, I wanted to do this guy coming down. That's right. Let's see, how do I want to fit this guy on here? Excuse me while I pull out all my reserves of my brain. It's not easy. All right, you know what? I think I'm going to take this top part and wrap it around the top loop a little. So I'm going to bend it down. Should probably grab my pliers. I'm going to bend this guy down. Let's see while I fuss and fidget and figure this out, the best way to do this. Okay, so I'm wrapping this around my loop. I need to make sure my loop is going in the right direction here. And I'm going to close this down. he's hanging on, but press down. There we go. There we go. Now he's not going anywhere. Except I do want this to go in the front. See if that changes things here a little. Okay. It's okay. Don't worry. We'll get it. Okay. I'm gonna stick this up here. No. Unbend it again. This is the thrill of watching someone design in action, right? Okay, there we go. Press that down a little bit. All right, and I actually did not need to bend this up, so I'm going to bend it down a little bit and have it go under, or back here holding on to the pendant a little bit. Maybe I'll have it go inside here. There we go. That's all nice and tight. Okay. Now I think I'm going to do a larger jump ring on the bottom in a gold finish if I can find it. Okay, so what do you guys think? You love that little vine in any color? Yes. The vine and the house bead looks really good together, doesn't it? I am loving it, you guys. Totally. Excuse my reach while I dig through all of my findings over here to find my jump ring that I had in mind. I'm gonna have to pull out my jump ring drawer, which means moving bowls. Okay, here we go. So I think I want to go with the brighter metal here. So I'm going to stick this guy on, and before I close it up, let's see how I want to hang this. Okay, so he's big enough. I'm pretty sure I can just grab a little jump ring and throw him on with a jump ring. So I'm going to grab an 8mm jump ring with a little cat hair attached. You don't need the cat hair to successfully make a piece of jewelry. Just FYI, so that you know. Okay. Oh yeah, that fits on there very nicely. All right. Okay. Liking that guy right there. I'm going to slip those two together, and maybe a little flower on the other side. Just seeing what else I got over here in my little bead bundle that came. All these little goodies. Okay, let me grab some head pins. The cat hair just means I have a muse nearby, right? Oh, Lynn, that's so adorable. I didn't even think about that. It's a vine covered cottage, you guys. How cute. Amanda, this reminds you of your childhood home. Oh, I love that. So sweet. Okay. So I'm going to grab that guy. And then I have these new, to me, bead caps. And I think I'm going to try out one of these new little bead caps. And we will have these in the shop on Friday. So it's just a little brass vintage bead cap. This is not in the box. This is separate. But I kind of like that little bit of vintage style to it. And I'm going to do a wrap loop with this one. It's hard to do wrap loops underneath the camera, away from my face, you guys. It's always a challenge. All right. And I'm going to do this one 2 times tightly, and then do a little bit of a messy wrap on top to make this wrap a little bit fuller. And these are really hard brass, what I want to say, head pins, and so they're a little tough. All right, I'm going to trim that off, tuck it in. Maybe, if I don't have to chase it around. There we go. So you want to tuck those little tails in nice and tight. And now, oh yeah, I forgot about that. And I think I'll grab a little bead here to put in the middle. Just a little spacer. So let's do the crystal on the bottom. Oh, that's fun. It's quite an interesting little faceted squarish cut. Ha ha ha. Okay. And again, I'm going to do a little wrap loop on the top here. Ooh, guys, guess what? This will match the sweater I'm wearing today. Just, you know, in case I wanted to wear it. That's enough. I'm not going to go too crazy on the wrap with this little guy. And pinching it closed. Fighting it. Chasing them around. Okay. Now I'm ready to throw those other beads on. Ooh, I don't like where this guy has ended. So let me see if I can get him tucked in a little bit underneath. Oh, maybe not. I might just have to live with them as is. Okay. Just gonna have to live with them. Okay. Get that guy on there. Maybe I'll do the little bead first, because I want that bird to show. No, he's going to get covered no matter what. Maybe I'll put the other pieces on this side and have the little bird kind of off to the center. I don't want to cover the bird all up, but ooh, I think I got an idea. Maybe. Let me create one more little dangle here, and I'm going to have some little pieces hanging off the top. We'll see how that works. I don't know if it'll work, but all we can do is test it out. Let's see, do I want that? Yep, that looks cute. Just grabbing some of the little check glass from the bead mix here in this beautiful topaz color. Most of our leaves are all gone. We had a snow this week, but this is definitely the last color of the season, the oranges and yellows, before everything gets blown away. Right now, all our trees are covered in snow. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna Okay, so I'm going to put this one on the bottom here. May have to reposition this before I get too far, but for right now I'm going to take these little guys and put them on a jump ring and have them up here hanging out. So let me grab a little teeny tiny jump ring. Digging through my jump ring box here. All right, here we go. So I got a little 5mm jump ring, and I'm going to throw on my 3 little dangles. And then I'm going to put them above the bird. Can't believe I just did that. Let's try that again. Okay. So now I'm going to slide this on the ring that's right underneath the house. And that'll let everything kind of hang down and we can see all the goodness still. And I'm liking that. But I gotta get this guy situated over here so that he's not moving around on me. So let me get him pushed down just a little. There we go. Okay. Nope, he's still gonna move a little. Alright, I think what I'm gonna have to do is bend him backwards right here. Turn this the right way. Oh, he really did work well when he was kind of stuck inside there. Just let pressure take hold. Okay, there we go. All right, now on the top, I'm going to do a thick jump ring. Let's do this big, huge one. Give it some real presence. Okay. So, Jess says, don't forget, if you are currently subscribed to my subscription boxes, you can request to join the private group. You don't get to read everything. To share your works with the box components and get inspiration from your fellow designers. And Jess also posts inspiration and tips in there. And that group is Vintage VIP. So you can go on Facebook and look up Vintage VIP and join. Oh, Jess, do you automatically... Oh, you have to be a subscriber. If you're currently a subscriber, you will get access to that group. That's exciting, Jess. So, a real VIP treatment there. Okay, now, I think I'm going to take some of these check pieces. Sure would like one more row, but maybe I'll do these little tinier ones. Yeah, sorry, talking to myself, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna use these tinier round ones, and I think I'll just do 3 of them. Oop, there goes one. And I'm going to grab my eye pins and make a little tiny bit of a beaded chain to go on top of this before I throw on the regular chain. So I have eye pins, and I'm going to grab my vintage one-step looper. I think this is 1.5 millimeter. And I am going to squeeze and get my little loop. And I'm going to repeat that 5 times here. I love these little loopers. This is definitely, if I had to do a Christmas wish list for beaders, the vintage looper would be at the top of the list. Right under Vintage VIP subscription box, if you don't already have one. Wouldn't that be a fun Christmas present to get? One that would keep giving all year round. I would love that. I love getting the box in the mail. It's so nice to get just a little bit of inspiration delivered every month with components I wouldn't have necessarily chosen or even had access to, as some of these are exclusive pieces that Jess has scoured the bead world for to provide something really unique for us. All right, last one here. Ooh, that one got a little funky. As sometimes they do, so I'm just gonna pull that little loop down a little bit. There we go. And I think I'll use some texture jump rings in between. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. I know I definitely want to use these jump rings to do the first attachment. Because this jump ring is humongous. Okay. And I'm going to close this up. Not 100% convinced about these, and I think they're going to be too big for my little loops anyways, so that kind of made up my mind for me. I'm going to go with the smoother 8mm jump rings. It's always good, you guys, to have a wide variety of jump rings at your disposal so that you can find what's going to work best with your design. You can go back and forth with what's going to fit onto your components and also what looks the best. So I'm going to go with just simpler jump rings. Just these are 8mm plain. And I'm going to whip these together real quick and then put on my chain. And I would wear this necklace really long, like 26 to 28 inches long. So one of those right to the belly kind of necklaces. And almost done here. I'm going to grab my chain. And I really splurged and got a big old spool of chain from Vintage for my pieces. And, you know, the higher quality the findings, the better for your jewelry. You're worth it. Splurge. I give you permission in case you needed it, which you don't, but Okay. Yes, the inventor of the one-step loop really was a genius, so thank you for saving my hands and my time and my sanity. One-step loop inventor, we salute you. Do you remember those commercials? Okay, so that's it. That's what I'm going to do the other side. What do you guys think? There is my beautiful necklace. Oh my gosh, I am so wearing this as soon as we get off video today, because I'm wearing an orange sweater and it matches exactly. So this box, you guys, you can get through the month of November, and then in December we will have a brand new box to share with you guys. I'm going to share some more design ideas next week on Bead Table Wednesday. We are going to have a little vintage play date, and you can gather your beads, your box, and I'll have my box, and we'll make jewelry together and see what we come up with. And of course, you can borrow my ideas anytime for your jewelry designs. I'd love to see what you guys make using the techniques that I shared with you in the video. Okay, last one. Ooh, and I actually have a totally finished necklace before the end of the video, and we haven't even hit the 45-minute mark, you guys. This is a miracle. This box was super, super inspiring. It put itself together this month. I love that. Okay, it's done. We are done. Oh, guys, I really love this. Might have to, oh, no, there we go. I really love this. So sweet, so pretty, so gonna match my sweater. Thank you again, Jess, for sponsoring today's video. You guys, it's Jess May Lincoln, and the link is in the comments. Jess just put it up so you guys can pop on over there and get your subscription box if you don't have it already. How many of you have the subscription box that are watching? Put a give me a thumbs up or a yes. Let's hear it. How many of you have your box that you have been playing with already, or you're ready to play with now that you've gotten a little more inspiration? I would love to hear how many of you are subscribers out there. And if you're not a subscriber, head on over to Jess's and treat yourself, because you will absolutely love getting this little box every month. It is one of my favorite creative gifts that I get every month. And Jess gets me the box to play with, and then I gift myself with the time to play with the components that are in the box. You guys, you have to just steal time away from yourself to be able to create and play. You're never gonna find time. You just steal it away from your day and devote that time to yourself and to play with your creativity and your beads. All right, some people have been subscribing since the very beginning. I love that. Oh, yay. So Brenda, you just placed your order for the box. You're gonna love it. So much fun. Okay, you guys, thank you for joining me. Share this video if you liked it, and press the like button. You know how it goes. The more people that see the video, the better it is for all your favorite small businesses. Yay. All right, so just a few reminders. November Color Challenge is happening in the Humble Beads VIP group, and that's where we have a color challenge every month. This is November's color challenge. Very pretty. All you guys have to do is create a piece of jewelry inspired by this color palette, enter it in the album, and then I pick one winner for a $50 gift certificate every month. I have some new beads coming on Friday for the coffee break, and that's going to be Friday at 3 p.m. I'll have Monet beads and all sorts of fun stuff. I may put some Monet beads up today too. It just depends. Jess started the box, in May of 2020. So it's been going on for 2.5 years. And May 23rd will be the 3rd birthday. Sheila, you couldn't wait. I don't blame you. If I didn't have to wait to do the video, I don't think I could not tear into the box the first day that it arrived. It's just too fabulous to not do that. All right, guys, you have a super fun week. Stay warm, stay creative. I will see you on Friday for the coffee break, where I'll be sharing new goodies with you, and we have a lot of them. Oh, Jess is already working on the 2023 boxes, and Jess, you're super excited about them, but not as super as excited as we are, because we all get to play with them. It's so much fun. All right, Jess, thanks for providing lots of inspiration for us every month. Super appreciate you. Jess, are you revealing yet what the themes are, or are you keeping it under wraps until later on? That's what Kathy wants to know. Do we get a sneak, a tip, a hint, a preview, or is it a top secret until 2023? Bye, Trish. Thanks for joining us. Thank you guys all for joining us. I'm gonna go get orders filled out and get back to work. Ooh, you guys. Jess is gonna focus on the seasons for next year. Jess, I cannot tell you how much I love creating, reflecting the seasons that we're in, and I am super, super excited to hear this. That'll be so much fun. Woohoo! Cannot wait. All right. Yes. Oh, all right, guys. You guys take care. I'm gonna go. Have a great week,